Okay, today I'll be teaching you guys how to wither your animatronics. So we have our Fredbear model from our last videos. I haven't edited them at this time, but you might see them later. Okay, so first I normally like to start with a head to wither it. So I'm gonna apply one, like check your topology if it's good. If it's good, that's perfect. If it's bad, well. Okay, so apply one and then reapply a subdivision so you get more vertices to work with. And then I like to go select the shape. Oh, let me turn these on. Screencast keys. Okay. So I like to select kind of part like this and then just delete them. And that's a pretty big withering. So turn that off and then kind of make it more sharper. Oh. And then here's my little secret. I like to press Alt M to do faces by edges, and it separates them. And then I also like to inset and then press B to go to boundary, and then it adds more, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna make this smaller. Never mind. And since there's like big gap right there, I'm probably gonna add gums, but kind of just like repeat that all around it. Not really much to add. You just inset with I, press I to inset, and then press B for boundary. And then also just move around vertices, press G and stuff, or GG to slide. Alt M, faces by edges. And that's how you would it. And for around the eyes, I'm gonna hide these real quick. And since the topology around the eyes kind of more, I don't know how to describe it, not as square, it's kind of harder over here to make it look nice, but faces by edges, too much withering, so I'm gonna back it up. Maybe add more withering right here. Add loop cuts if you need more space to wither. Yeah. Boop bop bang, boop dang. I'm gonna just repeat that. So I'm gonna go do it on the torso. Yeah, loop cut, loop cut, loop cut, loop cut. Press C to like do this. Use the circle tool, and I kind of like getting the basic shape of what I want to wither. Delete it, and then for big withering parts, you're gonna want to use a lot of these corners. Move them around and inset these because it's the best to inset right here. So it could add more spikes, more detail you want. You can split edges and then inset it. Just go ham. Make sure it doesn't get too messy. And then around big holes, you can add like small holes. Kind of like that. Let me check how I drew it. Oh yeah. And if you want to like go for like that kind of bad FNaF withering, like original, This is what Scott usually did. And this is how like people do Nightmare Withering. Like if you want to go accurate. It's pretty lazy. I don't like doing it. It makes the models way too high poly, but it's just an option if you're not really, if you don't have time to do all this hand done withering. You can just do the FNaF 4 withering. But I think the FNaF 4 withering was way high poly, way more high poly than that. So I'm gonna undo that because I don't like it, but yeah. And oh, also add more withering around the edges because that's probably where stuff would probably get caught on, tear. Kind of like real shirts, I think. Real clothing, cloth. You can also extrude. Oh, and I like to grab 2 and then add a loop cut in the middle and like make it like scale it down. That adds like a little melty part. So just gonna keep withering it and cut to when it starts looking good. So I'll see you in a bit.
Yes!
Okay, I'm back. So now I'll show you guys how I made these textures because I don't think I did it good enough in the last videos. So you want to get your own grunge textures. I just go to Google and search up grunge texture. And then you just find some ones you like. And get a mix RGB node. Mix RGB node. Over here. And then get your grunge texture. Put it in color 1. Change mix to multiply. Yeah, I'll just delete these ones to show you guys. Also, you turn on Node Wrangler on in your add-ons. You probably know that. Control T to get these mapping nodes and select these. Drag and just turn this up. Okay. Put it in the base color. Get the color that you want. Probably turn up the factor. Turn this up too so it covers more area. And I'm gonna make it darker because he's more withered now. Maybe more green? No. Maybe kind of a... Yeah, that's a nice color. Here's the hex code, if anyone wants that. All that. And then you copy the multiply, drag it onto the line, and go to get your other grunge map and put it in the factor also. So and I'm also gonna do the same for the fur too, so I already had it set up, so I'm just turning up the dirt. And to add more texture to like your nose texture that you did, I'm gonna just maybe try grunge texture and putting in roughness. See what that does. Dang. Damn. Whoa. Not that. Color ramp. Nope. Why is my blender so laggy? Okay. And if you drag the white towards the black, it makes it more rough. Seam right there. Yeah.
What's your favorite idea? Mine is being creative.
How do you get that idea?
I just tried to think creatively. Now when you look at this orange, tell me please, what do you see?
It's just a boring old orange.
Maybe to you, but not to me. I see a silly face.
Whoa.
Walking along and smiling at me.
I don't see what you mean.
'Cause you're not thinking creatively. So take a look at my hair. look.
wait, I can see a hat, I can see a cat, I can see a man with a baseball bat, I can see a dog, I can see a frog, I can see a ladder leaning on a log.
Think you're getting the hang of it now, using your minds to have a good time.
I might paint a picture of a clown.
Whoa there, friend, you might need to slow down. Here's another good tip
Yeah?
of how to be a creative whiz kid. Go and collect some leaves and sticks and arrange them into your favourite colour.
Blue,
Red!
green.
Green is not a creative colour. There's one more thing that you need to know before you let your creativity flow. Listen to your heart, listen to the rain, listen to the voices in your brain. Come on guys, let's get creative! Get creative! Now let's all agree to never be creative again.
There's lots of pretty people here sharing sultries and passing letters, and there's lots of questions answered and metaphysical, astronomical songs, words printed all in papers that seem to miss the goal. It's so magical. People that dance and compute that no one's better than you.
There's kings in distant cities who rule their persons and make them happy, and we won't forget about all the serviceory, congratulatory. Even the animals know that something's brewing and they're all cooing. 'Cause in the end I'd like to say no one's better than you. I hope you're happy now I've revealed the truth. I've even written this whole song about you, and not about me, and not about me. One time I tried to sing about what was plaguing me, love duality, and as my mind was cleared of doubt, I could finally see the shades of blue and green. So when the darker side found out about the songs I'd hidden for so long, I finally had the courage to say this is what I want. I hope you're happy.